All right, so guys, welcome to this live session, King Mighty's, um, page. Welcome to my success blueprint. Right, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm really excited to have you, and those guys on Facebook, I'm really excited that you're here. This one is gonna be really brief, so whoever is joining in, please join faster. I'm waiting for you. All right, so I'm just going to have a quick look at Facebook just to make sure that we are connected. And I will have a look here so I don't have to. I hope you guys can see me. If you can't see me, most probably the problem is the platform where you are. But let's have a look at Facebook. I hope you guys are doing really well and winning in business, in life, right? Because that's all we got to do. We've got to win. But sometimes stuff doesn't come automatically. But you've got to enforce your victory. You've got to enforce your wins, right? Yes. So just then we'll get started. Today we'll be talking about overwhelm. So how do you deal with overwhelm? You know, in anything, right? In business, in life. Uh, how do you deal with that stuff? So that's what we're going to talk about. Okay, brilliant. That's set, and just okay. All right. All right, so let's get started. I think we are live on Facebook. We should be. Those that are joining us for the first time, these live sessions are every Monday for this month, and I'm sure that we will probably keep them on Monday unless otherwise, right? But on here we talk about business, right? How do you start run a business online, digital business, basically? Earning passive income. That's There is nothing better than that, to be honest. It's priceless. It is really priceless. Okay, so let's jump right into our topic for today, right? So how do you get rid of overwhelm? Unfortunately, you can't get rid of it, but you can put some measures in place, because it's always around. Depends on who comes into your office, right? But you can always set yourself up for success, and that is a life of no overwhelm, a life of probably better kind of, you get what I mean, right? So you can stand on your own, and make decisions faster and work hard without breaking down, right? Very important. And I'm not talking about hard work where you labor the whole night. I'm talking about work where you actually produce results, and yeah, you just win, right? So I'm just gonna have a quick look. Somebody sent. Okay, I think somebody left. Use the chat. So yeah. So how do you beat overwhelm? I've been thinking about this topic this morning, right? Overwhelm. It's something huge, right? I've been hit a few times as well, right? When there is so much to do, but how do you become so solid? And I found a key, and it's to one little thing that you gotta do. Life is so simple. Many times we complicate it, right? And one thing that we gotta do to beat overwhelm is make everything simple, simplify everything, right? And a lot of times, we just like to do the hard stuff. It's nice to do the hard stuff, but it's not nice to make everything hard. That's very fake. It's not supposed to be. It won't help you, right? So make everything simple, and your life will be easy. I remember I was walking through a school, and um, I read a note. It was a poster on the wall, and it said that the most things in life are so difficult because they are so simple. And I discovered that, and many times I was reviewing work, from one of my assistants, and I thought, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and I got myself trying to really, really become, I started to feel the tension, right? I was starting to get myself tense. But what I was dealing with was so simple. In fact, I could have just phoned them and said, hey, could you change this for me? And I was getting, overwhelmed by that little thing. So I called myself. So that's one thing you gotta do is simplify everything. If you really want to be very successful, you have to really, really, you might have to deal with a lot of things. To be honest, it's almost inevitable. And you might have to deal with, because many times when you start, especially if you're starting business, you're going to handle the finance side, you're going to handle the probably your website, right? You're not a web designer, for God's sake, and you're not even a developer, right? But you're handling these things and you're inputting data. Probably you don't have the people. You probably don't have the money to hire professionals to do this stuff for you, right? So when you get to through such stages, you've got to be strong, and you got to make everything simple. Everything is so easy. Just make it simple. And that includes the way you talk. Don't use harsh language, because that stuff actually commands your subconscious mind to produce a certain type of emotion. So whenever you use harsh words on yourself or on other people, they kind of, you've heard of the phrase whereby somebody says, fire, for you to give out fire, you must have it fast. So if you're going to give out anger, you must have it already in plenty before you give it out. So very, very important. Always make life simple for yourself. Don't complicate things. If you have to send a post at 2 p.m., just get up. Whatever you're doing, maybe you have to schedule some social media posts for your business. Just get up and do it. As simple as that. And don't go into the nitty gritties of, this one, I don't look good in this picture and all of this kind of stuff. That's complicating everything. And you're going to get overwhelmed trying to regulate everything. When you're running a business, one thing you must realize is you're serving people, you're not serving yourself. It's not about how you look to other people, it's about what you give to the people, it's about what you have to deliver. And that's very, very important. If we all understand that, we will win in everything, in almost everything, right? So, very, very important. Pay attention to that. This is not going to be long, because I want to keep them short so that they are digestible and you can come back and watch them over and over again, right? I've been creating a course which is called the Growth Challenge. It's King Mighty's Growth Challenge. It's really powerful and it's about really achievement, right? And it's taken a while because we had to step back a little bit to see and to observe what we were actually creating, whether it was you come out a little bit, so you observe from a distance, right? You observe in the eyes, using the eyes of the subscribers, or the people that buy the course or the people that opt in. It will start out free, but we will see where it will go. So it's basically 30 days, of getting yourself to learn habits. Habits like, starting what you said you would start and finishing what you have started, right? So very important. It helps you to avoid all of this stuff, overwhelm. So if you think that this course will be beneficial to you, then head over to kingmighty.com. On the homepage, you will be able to actually opt in. You will see a button, click it, opt into the course, right? And when it's ready, I will email all of you and let you know so that you can take advantage of that. It's got different people. And it's not just about, lecturing and all of this kind of stuff. It's got other content as well, that's, basically about, different teachers sharing. So it's really, really power packed. It's really exciting. When I started, I looked for courses like that on personal development, and I didn't find them. I didn't find them. I mean, courses that really help you to learn habits. I didn't find them, right? Because you don't learn habits in 2 days. So you need somebody to hold you by the hand to actually get to learn how to finish what you start, to learn how to simplify things, and if you want to join a group that's really, really, that will support you, mentally, emotionally, all of this kind of stuff, then join Aggressive Achievement. It's on Facebook. Join Aggressive Achievement. I'm telling you, your life will never be the same, right? So we have like-minded people, amazing people who are really aggressive about achievement, just like the name of the group. So very important. But if you want to make life easy in business, right? Doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're doing drop shipping, whether you're doing, you know, whether you're doing coaching or whatever it is. Maybe you're selling physical products, and you have a store at home, you ship them, it doesn't matter, right? So whether you're creating courses, it doesn't really matter. Make your life easy, make it simple, do the easy stuff. Don't do the easy stuff only, but all I'm saying is this, and all I'm trying to mean is this: do things the easy way. And there is always an easy way, right? Did you ever wonder why somebody wants to get clients for their business and they have to write blog posts fast? That's not right. You don't have to get clients by writing blog posts. Now, I understand about, all of this kind of stuff of SEO and all of, Google driving, leads to your pages and all those kind of things. And I'll tell you what, that's really expensive. But there is a straightforward way. You don't have to hustle like that. You can create live sessions like these, talk to your audience, and I'm telling you, that's pretty straightforward. Because I don't have to get, let's say I want to reach my neighbor, right? I can go and knock the door and speak to them about my product. I don't have to send them a blog post. I mean, I'm not trying to say blog posts are useless, but all I'm trying to say is, when you're starting out, try to do things the straightforward way, because usually that is the way that produces the results faster. Okay. And I'm not saying you cut corners, because cutting corners will catch up on you, especially if you're looking at passive income. You're not looking to make a sale, a one-time sale, and leave all your clients pissed off, right? And then they leave you the worst reviews. You want to build five-star reviews and have them more and more and more and more over and over again, right? So, hey, I hope you learned something today. Make things simple. Make them simple for yourself. And I'll tell you what: if you reach a stage, in decision making where you really, you're stuck, you're feeling stuck, and you're feeling like it's too complicated, right? Just send someone a text and ask them, how would you do this? How would you do what this kind of thing if it were you? And when you get to see, because they are not in the situation, right? So it's just like stepping out. When you step out, and then you observe the situation as a different party, right? And that's exactly what they will help you with. They will give you a simplified answer, and all you have to do is, if it works, if it produces the results, take it, right? Take it, you know. So I hope that helps. So thank you very much. Drop me some comments. Let me know what you think about this live session and whatever I have shared. And if you want to learn how to really build a business in just 6 weeks, online, digital, and whatever you want to sell, if you want to learn real selling, then drop me a message and I will send you some stuff that will amaze you, right? So thank you very much. I hope you learned something. I will see you next Monday on the live sessions. Apart from the usual videos that I do on YouTube, I will see you on the live session next Monday. Please feel free to share this and don't forget to watch over and over again, just in case you need to catch something that you missed. So thank you and bless you. Bye bye now.